There you are. Can you hear us, Canuck?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
Yes, we are. Is your audio
Are we
there?
live?
Yes, we are
Yeah,
live.
excellent. All right. Well, it's a Canuck, and I'm broadcasting live from the streets of Nelson, British Columbia, Canada. There goes an RCMP. That's our local police. The building. Can you see the building okay there?
Your video is frozen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
Let me try to resize, see if that helps. All right. Let's try connecting again, all right?
Okay.
All right. Try to connect to the Canuck again and see if we can get him up, get his video feed up. All right. Are we connected with audio? There we go. We've got
Yeah.
video. All right. All right. Got the video
I-
back in. You're back online streaming video and
All right.
audio.
I'm just going to hand hold. We're totally closed here. Obviously, we're not underground. Can you see the building there in the background?
I can see you. You've got your camera on you. If you want to flip it, maybe do the front-facing camera. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. If I can find it again. Come on, baby. Help me.
Where is it? Signal. It's got to be. Somewhere on there.
There you go. Okay. All right, try hit me back again, Tim, if you don't mind.
What do you mean, reconnect or?
Yeah, I'm gonna reconnect the single, okay?
All right, so you want me to disconnect and reconnect you?
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Thanks.
All right, you're connected.
Okay.
Not seeing video yet.
All right, there we go. All right, sorry about that, folks. Are you getting me okay now?
Yeah.
All right, we'll flip the phone. There we go. All right, now we're kicking it.
So
Oh,
I'm gonna turn my signal camera off. All right, so yeah,
okay.
now we got front-facing camera of some kind here. Yeah.
Now I can actually see what I'm broadcasting. That is the courthouse. Was built in the late 1800s here in Nelson. It was designed by the same person that designed the Parliament buildings in Victoria, British Columbia. Over here, we have another building that was designed by the same person. This used to be the City Hall. It was originally the post office. I'll walk by it later, but one door says Customs Department, late 1800s. Around the turn of the century, Nelson was the biggest city between Winnipeg, Manitoba, and Vancouver, British Columbia. Long before Edmonton, Calgary, and everything, this was the biggest city in Western Canada. And these buildings were built back then. Pretty nice. There's some people that are going to cross the street. And I have no idea what's going to happen now. Right now, we are grabbing Wi-Fi signal from the Hume Hotel. So we'll walk across the street. I have no idea when we will lose coverage if the LTE kicks in, but we'll find out. Yankees gonna have to tell us about that. Nice day here in Nelson. It's getting towards spring. I look at this rock work. What's up, dude?
Yeah,
Alright.
looking good.
This is quarried at the north end of Kootenai Lake. That's the Hume Hotel.
That's where
one of
you
the old-
were, right?
Yeah, and that's where I play music every night in the lounge downstairs there. I can't see what it looks like. There it is. All kinds of reflection going on here. But yeah, it's a nice place. And sweeping around here, there's the new post office down there. And we'll just walk along here. You can tell me what happens with the feed. I have no idea. We're going to lose the Hume, but hopefully we'll keep the LTE will kick in. Things looking okay so far, Tim?
Yeah, it looks looking good.
Okay, check this out.
Get connected here.
We're not connected.
No, on Restream chat.
Okay. Okay, check this out. It says Customs and Inland Revenue. Can you see that?
Yeah, can
That's
see
pretty
it.
cool, right?
Little dithered, but yeah, Customs and Inland Revenue.
Yeah, that was the original customs office for British Columbia. That's back when they had trains and horses, no cars that I definitely. Now we got, look like there's a truck. Look, we got trucks in Canada.
Look at
Now
that.
check this out.
It's not in the
See
convoy.
that? Yeah, it's Zion truck. Okay, now check this out. This is a typical Nelson fare here. I mean, this is one of power blocks, but they painted it all up really nice. That kind of cool.
Yeah, it looks cool.
They do stuff like that other places, I know, but why not? You know, some artwork. There's the Hume Hotel. That's Mike's place down in the corner.
What's Mike's
It
place?
just-
Is that a bar?
It's a pub. Yeah, it's a bar. We call them pubs, public houses. Everybody's welcome. And a little liquor store there. You can buy off sales. They didn't let us used to do that. We had to buy it from the government. Now here's a block here. Everything's changed in Nelson. It's gotten more. Okay, can you see that? We got a little artwork on the side of the building there.
Yeah, they got a mural on the side.
Mm-hmm. Kind of cool, eh? Oh, here's another shot of the original post office from the back here. Bunch of stonework. So that, I mean, like this block here, it's gone through a lot of changes. Used to be a music store right there. A few other things. We got the toy store here. I want to buy some toys. Toys.
Secret Garden Toys. Wow.
King Cronkoli Deluxe.
Crocodile Deluxe.
Huh.
You might have to pick that up.
I have to keep that busy, eh? Well, here's some nice books for you, or puzzles, or whatever the heck they are.
Oh, yeah, my nephew likes that Catan game.
Look at that. Best Business Award Platinum 2019 Best Business Award winner. Thanks. And I think this is a jewelry shop. You see the guy, he's working on the jewelry.
Yeah, we're getting a hard reflection, but yeah, he's right up on the window there.
Yeah, I got the barber shop. All right, this is old school. When was the last time you seen one of these?
Yeah, I think I've seen that maybe. New Rochelle, New York sometimes has those barbershop signs,
Classic.
whatever that's called. Yeah, that's old school barber, right?
Hey, this is a really nice coffee shop, John Ward Coffee Shop. I was in there earlier. The John Ward thing.
Yeah, looks cool.
Okay, now try to get the shade a little bit so you can see. Hey, that's right. Okay, well look, see that building there? Shoo La La. Can you see that?
Yeah, we can see it.
On the corner. It's a corner building.
Yeah.
All right, now the history of that place. Back in the 1940s, or somewhere in there, a little coffee shop started called Wade's News. And it was a really good drop-in corner coffee shop. They had soup and buns and newspapers. And now we have a fancy shoe store. You know, there maybe 15 people go in a day and buy expensive shoes. And there's no longer a coffee shop like that. I mean, John Ward's okay, but this place was like, well, street people, or it was friendly to the street. You know, people go in there and they get inexpensive sandwich and it was friendly and warm. So, you know, I don't know, it's probably the same in a lot of towns, eh? This building over here, that used to be a Woolco, Woolworths, then Woolco. Now it's all chopped up into different little places. But think about Nelson Street here, the Baker Street where Street.
Oh, you're cutting out.
Okay, that's better.
All right. Yeah, you cut out for a little bit. This video. Let's see. Stay still for a little bit. See if we can get stream video cached up.
Okay.
Are you near a Wi-Fi hotspot there?
Yeah, I should be on Wi-Fi right now. It says I am, but it might.
Trying to drop out though.
Hello? Are you still there?
Can you hear me or no?
Yeah, I'm kind of losing you.
All
right. Well, I am going to move to a spot where I know I got good Wi-Fi, okay?
All right.
Are you getting me on audio or anything like that?
Got you. Yeah, audio is coming through. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
I'm not getting any kind of outside noises. So that mic is just must have some kind of noise canceling.
Can you hear the cars and stuff?
No, I can't hear anything. All I hear is you. There's no outside ambient noise at all. I don't know.
Maybe that's good.
I don't know how that's.
Bonus. So you get, right? But you're not getting video.
No, video's coming through. So you want to go to a new spot where there's better Wi-Fi?
Yeah, I could try it. Okay, like I say, this is all just an experiment, folks. We're mucking around with this live thing.
Yeah, the signal could go out at any time here.
Yeah, it could. All right.
But it doesn't look like you got much snow. Just got a dusting.
Well, yeah, I mean, they've dragged it out of here, plowed it up, trucked it off a big pile. It was totally buried a couple weeks ago. But yeah, it's kind of tamed down.
Oh, I see. They got a snowdrift right there.
Yeah, it's a little small. Okay, well, there's
a pile up of snow.
I don't know if you're getting video, but there's a good shot of building 1930.
Yeah, we're getting the video.
Oh, good. Yeah, this is the 500 block of Baker Street, looking north. Bunch of heritage buildings. Yeah, did a really nice job of the reno. It used to be all didn't look this good. Then they invested a pile of money in 1984, 85, and cleaned the buildings up, made them look heritage. We're known as the Heritage City, amongst other things. Also known as a sanctuary for flower children. Okay, how is it now? It should be getting good.
Video is good. A sanctuary for flower children?
Yeah, that's what Time Magazine called this. There's, see, you can see Wood Balance Hardware. That building was 1904. And it used to be a hardware store. Now it's a real estate. And the building across the street, probably built about 1908. It's now another real estate office. Yeah, let's tell me if we drop out or not, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, I love this town. I've lived here for over 40 years. It's a beautiful town. I'm just going to go over to the real estate office and give you an idea what the prices are here, okay?
I can already tell you, nobody's going to be able to afford it.
Oh, hey, it might be relatively cheap. You can discount it by 20% because of the Canadian dollar. All right. We've got a nice little place there.
129,000?
Yeah. It's a manufactured home park, so you don't actually own the land. This is more like it. We got
649,000?
Yeah.
On Coogla Road?
Single family, 4-bedroom, 5,000 square foot, 10 acres. Nice. I think that's Castle Garden. Okay, there's a typical Nelson house for you. How's that? $2,240,000.
Wow.
Ooh. Okay, these are Nelson. Nelson's expensive. We got one over here, 449. How about this for $1,400,000?
Yeah, that's it's getting up there.
Yeah, well, it's gone up like about 100 or 200% just recently. Our property values went up 50% last year, or something like crazy like that. Just totally crazy. But it's a nicer place. Ooh, how about that place? That's nice. Johnson Road across the lake.
2.3 million.
Yeah.
I mean, they usually put the most expensive homes on those real estate windows at their offices. It's usually the
This is a totally average house
most expensive.
here. 2,000 square feet, 4-bedroom, 549,000. So that would be kind of the benchmark now for the housing thing. All right, well, there you go. Now you know what it's going to take to buy a house in Nelson. It's a little cheaper out of town. If you want to go someplace like Salmo or see, Nelson's a hip town. And I'm not complaining about all the fancy stores because a lot of towns like this, after the resources went away, they roll over, die. But Nelson's got roots. So we're going to pretty much wrap this up pretty quick. I'm going to go to the music store. And I got permission to go in the music store. So we still getting all the good stuff there?
Yeah, everything's coming through. We got audio, video.
Oh, dude, we're on to something. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I used to work for this company, Eddie Music, back in the 90s. I worked for. Originally, started by a guy named Bob Eddy, E-D-D-Y. And it carried on the tradition. It was taken over by a fellow named Donnie Stewart, who brilliant keyboard player. Unfortunately, he just recently passed away, but his wife and the staff are carrying on. Uh, so yeah, looks safe enough. We're going in. Are you ready?
Yeah. So see if they got any Stratocasters like from 60s or 70s. They got any old Strats?
The greatest music store in Nelson. And now this guy.
Hello, people of Earth. I come in peace. We bring music and instruments of all kinds, shapes, and sizes from Nelson Land, British Columbia, best town in the universe of all galaxies, Republic of Outer Rim included.
Did you like that?
Yeah, that was awesome.
That guy right there. That guy right there in the picture, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the greatest musicians in the world. And we have, like, I'd say maybe 12 of the greatest musicians in the world around. See, we all typical Canadian modesty. Don't you love it? Like if you're an American, you're going like Ted Nugent, man. You'd go, yeah, I'm the best, man.
Some people say I'm kind of a big deal, but
Get the mic closer up. It's having a hard time picking them up.
Eddie Music, Nelson, been here for like close to 40 years. And incredible place, incredible shop.
Yeah, there you go. So, how long you worked here, Nico, for Eddie Music?
Off and on, throughout the years, probably around almost like 10 years now.
Right.
So long enough.
Yeah.
And many more years to come, hopefully.
Yeah, I did the same thing you're doing. I used to work in retail, did the day shift, and it kind of frees up. You got the nights for your music and stuff like that.
Rock and roll in the night and jazz in the daytime, man. How it goes. And jazz at night.
Yeah, I got a regular gig at the Hume Hotel like me. You do Sundays, I do Thursdays.
Yeah, good times. Lots of good music venues here. Of course, with all this COVID stuff, it's been pretty short amounts of gigs in comparison to years past. But we're going to get back there. World's going to get fixed, and we'll be playing 6 nights again.
I certainly hope so. I really miss it. Even 3 nights a week would be.
Yeah, I've enjoyed the time. I've actually been practicing all the stuff that I probably ignored in college. Like yesterday, I was going through the cycle of fifths, and it was really cool. I think I ignored that one for a couple.
Yeah, well, guitar's always been confusing for me. I cheated and learned on something that looks like this. Everything's nicely logically spaced, but you take a guitar with Yankee,
Yeah,
about.
are there any Strats? You got any Stratocasters old?
I don't know if they got an Ibanez here. Hey, oh, they're busy hanging stuff. Well, let's see what we can find.
It's going to be right there in that section. Doesn't look like... Actually, that black and white one may be a Strat. Oh, they got SGs, Gibson SGs. Check those out. Up right there. Right there, right there. Go to the left and up.
Yeah.
That's a Gibson. That's a Gibson SG. I have one of those.
I like the SG, yeah.
Dual humbuckers, pickups, and a gold top Les Paul.
There it is. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice
with
sound.
2 humbuckers.
Heavy though, right?
What is that? 4 volume toggles? What are that?
Yeah, the Yankee was asking Telecasters. Got any Telecasters?
No, Strats or...
But we're not a Fender dealer because they want to own our souls.
Oh, really?
We're not Walmart.
Right.
So we do get stuff in, and I love them. I got a Telly. But yeah, a bunch of weird sort of handmade cabs here. Got an old Silvertone, 1965.
Where's
what
the
that
silver
headed.
nipple? Right up here.
Jack White's
Oh, that's awesome.
And then some cabs me and my friend made down here. They're all just custom cabinet for different amps, whatever you want to put in there. Yeah, nothing goes to waste. Yeah, my friend Howard there.
That's an odd looking thing. A suitcase.
Yeah. 12-inch speaker from a loud 60.
Oh.
Redwood jack. Killer jack.
Oh boy. Yeah, and if anybody out there wants to order anything, you can just phone Eddie Music or go to their website. Nico will package it up, send it to you.
Let me. I'll get the link in the chat.
Nelson, BC. Shoot us any questions you have about stuff, and we'll be happy to serve you. Match all the big city prices on all the things. So, especially if you're coming from anywhere around here, or if you're visiting from afar, come visit us at the shop. Fun. We're kind of same.
Well, in a really good, awesome way.
Yeah, that's 580 Baker Street, right? I think I got it here. Well, I've
What
got
is
something.
this?
Putting it in the chat. That's where the Canuck is right now at Eddie Music on Baker Street in Nelson, British Columbia.
This guy.
So check that out. You can see what they got in inventory, and they ship, right? They ship to the States or no?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so they ship. Eddie Music is in British Columbia, obviously in Canada, but they ship to the United States. So check it out.
Okay. Hang on a second. Hey, Nico, I didn't get any of that. So could you do that again for us?
Yeah.
What is this thing?
It's an amp. That's a head. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Volume, tone, 2 inputs. We took a Caliphone P8.
Get that mic on top of them there. It's hard to hear.
So that's pretty much 70 watts of ugly solid state sound.
Yeah, so that's an amplifier.
Yeah, and
Hook that up
who
to speakers and jam out.
Barham and myself.
Yeah, this is the guys that built it.
Yeah.
Alex,
Howard Barham
right, and you.
and me, Nico.
What's that going?
I think that's $300 for a while, and I think if it doesn't sell in the next 6 months, we'll ship it off to somebody famous like Zap or something. Say, hey, try this one.
His audio's going out a little.
Well, he said it was about $300, but it'll take offers on it, and otherwise they're going to put it in a museum. And Nico actually helped build that amplifier creation with the knobs on it.
So the whole enclosure was custom made, or was that?
Yeah, I mean they took a lens and refabricated to put an amp in it. It's got inputs on the back of it.
Oh, that's cool. So it used to be a camera of some sort.
Yeah, a projector, and then they built this thing into a suitcase for a speaker. You can see it's got the input here, and it's a suitcase with a speaker in it.
Yeah, that's cool.
You want to talk about Mr. Don Stewart, the owner here for years and years and years. So Don Stewart, best keyboardist in Western Canada, owned the shop for almost 40 years, and his spirit is still here. He was an amazing guy, amazing friend, amazing guy to work for, and I love him. Fun.
Oh, no doubt.
So, anyways, this whole place is homage to him.
Yeah. He certainly is. Donnie was, like Nico said, not only a great person and, a great guy to work for, but he was also a ridiculously good keyboard player. This guy was so freaking good. A very musical family. His brother was a guy named Bobby Stewart, who passed away in the early 2000s. He was probably one of the greatest rock guitar players in the world. But that's the way life is. And it's good counseling for all of us to enjoy the people that are with us while they're with us, and support what they're doing. But isn't this a nice music store, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Got a lot of acoustic guitars.
Oh yeah, well, this is a very folky area, Nico. Wouldn't you say it's a pretty folky area?
Nelson? Yeah, it's hippied right out, man. If you're in a hurry to get your bagel and coffee, live somewhere else. This place is mellow, beautiful, best place in the world.
Yeah. Well, there's a ES335.
The Gibson? Yeah, it's a nice guitar.
Oh God, I had a 72, but I had to sell it
That's like
because I need the money.
Chuck Berry shape to it.
Oh yeah, well the thing about the ES335 for me, and I'm mainly a keyboard player, but it's just so versatile. You can do jazz or country or blues or just heavy metal. He says, yeah, ES335 on heavy metal. Yeah. Yeah, I sold it to the guy that owns the local recording studio here. He's into heavy metal. Which he puts it through like 8 different pedal effects, like these things. These things, right?
Yeah, the pedals. I do everything with software now. I don't miss those pedals. They're a pain in the ass.
Boy, I tell you what, software is so convenient, but it's not quite the same. It just doesn't.
All those old Boss pedals, flanger.
Yeah.
Like back in the 80s, you had Van Halen. It used a lot of flanger. And the overdrive.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Got the loop station. A lot of people are using those these days for, creating a loop so they can play along with themselves and stuff like that.
Yeah, they can start a bass or a guitar chords and record it and then loop it. Yeah, that stuff's cool.
Yeah, I had a friend that did jazz that way. He'd go through the first refrain just with comping rhythm, and then he'd loop it. Do you do that? You use a looper?
Moved to Nelson 22 years ago. I bought the Line 6 DL4 that had 28 seconds of loop time, which was a big deal, long enough to play bass lines and chord vamps and stuff. And now the loop pedals, you can do like 13 hours, save drum beats and all that stuff too.
Save.
Yeah.
All about again.
But yeah. At the Library Lounge at the wonderful Hotel in Nelson. So one man show.
Get a little bit closer.
Really fun. Oh, the band only gets as drunk as me because I'm playing through the loop pedal, and it's super fun and a really good practice tool and great performance tool.
Yeah, it really is. And at first I was a little sketch on him, but after seeing Marty Hamilton, what he was doing with it, also a great, recently passed musician from the Kootenays here. He like his ability to go through an entire refrain, get it so right that he could just hit the repeat button and go on from there. I mean, it's nice you can store them, but
when I play gigs, I live with my mistakes. Yeah, it's fun. But if I'm going to play something in 7 or 11 different time signatures or feels, I just do it and whatever. It's pretty fun and sound like more than one.
Well, that's important because I mean I have the luxury of being a keyboard player, so I use both hands at the same time. Well, technology, I think when it's applied correctly for art type things, it's a wonderful thing. But wouldn't you say a lot of times people are using it as a crutch to make up for their deficiencies as players?
That's what people tell me, and then I'm laying down loops and doing like things that you couldn't do as a solo guitar player, unless you're
you get accused of that.
Unless you're what's his name, Charlie Hunter is basically 3-5 players one. Like basic guitar at the same time on the same instrument.
He's cutting out a lot.
pretty incredible. But oh yeah, I get accused. Hey, you're lazy. I'm like, yeah, I am lazy. I'm not a classical player. I can't do the Lenny Bro thing. And, plus, sometimes I just want to like play over a bass line that's too hard to play at the same time while writing. Fun, man. Whatever.
There you go. There you go. All right. Well, I think we've pretty much done enough damage here. What do you think?
It's not coming through.
Okay, he was just pitching Eddie music, but you're gonna put the link.
No,
in the,
I've got. I posted contact information in the chat. It's got everything in there.
Right. On.
Contact, phone number, all that, location. I got it off of NelsonKootenaylake.com or something like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
Logic.
it's. I guess they've got a site on Facebook, and the link is there.
Nice.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, this is a very good example of a Nelson business. We'll probably visit a few more in the future. But this is obviously, being a musician, is my favorite. Plus, I know people here like Nico, and yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Oh, there I am. All right, yeah. So I am, as you probably recognize me, I am the Canuck.
Yes, you are the Canuck, up close and personal.
A dedicated Canuck for now, anyway. But yeah. How long have we been doing this?
We've been on for about 40 minutes.
Oh gosh, that's pretty bonus. All right, well,
we got Redux Bear in the chat.
Hey, dude.
We think that Trudeau actually is hiding in that speaker suitcase.
Oh, hey,
because nobody knows where he went.
I gotta tell Nico that the Yankees. We're broadcasting from New York City, by the way.
Hey, I'm a dual citizen. It's all good, man.
There you go. So am I, actually. Hey, we're all Yankees during baseball season, except for in Toronto. So the Yankee he thinks that Justin Trudeau is hiding in that bigger case. Have you heard anything about that?
It is possible, but there is also that video on YouTube of The Devil Wears Prada as him. That's a pretty good one. So if you look up The Devil Wears Prada Trudeau on YouTube, there's a pretty fantabulous Justin Trudeau as Meryl Streep moment.
Oh.
So.
Well, you see, okay, well, it's not confirmed, but let's go back and take another quick look, and we'll close the show with it. For those of you who don't know, Justin Trudeau's the Prime Minister of Canada, and he went into hiding because a bunch of guys were honking their horns. No, he said he got COVID. So, with that, okay, there it is.
Yeah, I think he's in there. I really do. Justin Trudeau is inside that speaker suitcase. He could pop out at any moment.
Well, all right, I think we should put that up on the internet. Well, we are, actually.
Well, yeah, it's streaming, on all the major platforms, so it's there.
All right, well, we
you're cutting out a little bit. Try to go near the front of the store. Signal's going weak.
Oh,
try
okay.
try the front of the store. I think you'll get a better signal. It's starting to fizzle out.
Okay, well. How's this? Are we still okay? All right.
We're better. It's getting better. It's still a little video.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's look out.
Let's see. Yeah. Try to stay in one place, I guess. Stay there. See if we'll sync up. Get some data cached up. And signal come back stronger. Can you hear me?
Okay. I can hear you. Great. Yeah.
All right, it's starting to stabilize. It's starting to stabilize, but your audio is still a little choppy.
Oh, we're gonna wrap. We're gonna keep fine-tuning street art thing if we get as good as possible. But we couldn't have done this 30 years ago. That's for darn sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. You're coming through. It's getting a little bit better, but we're gonna finish it up.
Yeah, I think we should finish it up. Okay. It's me in the mirror, and we've been broadcasting live from Nelson, British Columbia. We finished it up at Eddie Music, and it's a quick tour of Nelson. Want to wish everybody a happy Lunar New Year. It's the year of the tiger, actually the year of the water tiger, and we're going to be featuring that a bit on the Canuck and Yankee show at 4 p.m. on Sunday Eastern. And that's it from Nelson. I want to thank Variant Broadcast Center for taking the feed today from Nelson, British Columbia, the Dominion of Canada. And we're gone. We're out of here.
All right. I'm going to fade out. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you on the next stream. Take care.
Yep. Thank you very much.
Shake my tree. I love my woman.